Oddly enough, when I'm feeling really like lazy and unmotivated, I like to do homework and study. Today I had 2 tests, so the rest of my week is pretty chill. So I planned this Wednesday to work on just some YouTube stuff because YouTube is honestly like the main thing that I work on outside of school. But I just feel like really tired and kind of like I just need to sit back and consume. I try to optimize what I do towards like my energy levels, and right now I just need to do homework. So today the test that I had was a math test that I think went okay, and then I had a history test which I also think went well. I have a chemistry test next Friday though, and I don't feel ready at all. So we're gonna study a little bit of that today and tomorrow, but honestly I do not have energy to do science problems, so I'm gonna read my book that is part of my book group for English. Also, the reason why I say that when I'm unmotivated I study is because it's not that it's easy, but like sometimes it is easy. It's just that it's so straightforward. Like when it comes to entrepreneurship or like working on my YouTube channel, there are no obvious answers, so I just have to like do a lot of problem solving, and I can't do that right now. Book group is reading Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. I finished my reading assignment for Brave New World. Now I'm on to doing some studying for microeconomics. I'm not taking this in school, but I'm just self-studying it because I do plan to take the microeconomics AP test next year. Also, I'm super into like business, and I think I know a lot about like the management leadership side, but when it just comes to like the economy, production, possibilities, opportunity cost, there's a lot that I don't know. So I think microeconomics is gonna be really helpful. I'm doing this currently on Khan Academy, which is been a pretty good learning resource. Right now we're learning about production possibility curves. If you're a student like me trying to cut off at least 10 hours of your week and make time for the stuff that really matters to you, like passion projects or even just social life, read the book Make Time. I'm actually giving away 3 copies of this book because books have literally changed my life, made me so much more productive as a student. So I feel like it would be a disservice to you guys to just give away like other stuff like stationery or whatever. So to enter the giveaway, literally just text me at 617-404-9641, make time, and you'll automatically be entered into the giveaway, and you'll be texted if you win. There's a certain amount of effort you need to put in to be like an above average student, and putting in more effort isn't always worth it if you're like looking for the college game. I want to show this to you guys. So I work with a college counseling company that has gotten a ton of kids into really great colleges. There's a specific percentage of how much your grades actually matter when a college is looking at your application. So your academics are 35%, your extracurriculars are 20%, your personal development is 20%, your standardized tests are 15%, so like your SAT, ACT, and your majors, careers, and school research is at 10%. So let's put this into context. If you have extracurriculars that are passion projects, they're also going to develop you personally. So that's 40% versus 35%. I personally think that colleges just look to see if you have like the baseline grades, and then they start looking into extracurriculars you do. So if you spend like 14 hours per week studying, you're missing out on the hours you could be spending on a passion project. Let's do some chem, and I'm watching a real-time study with me, as I usually do. I feel like the white noise is super satisfying, so nice to listen to lo-fi, but I try not to because like when you take tests, there's not lo-fi music. So I feel like you should study without music. Or that's at least what works best for me when it comes to preparing for the actual test, even though it's a little less pleasurable. I just finished my chemistry homework. I literally felt my focus just dying, so I finished right at the perfect time. Oh, I feel like watching like a movie, but I feel like that's like instant gratification. I don't know. Maybe if I watch a movie with my mom, it'll make it better. Today at school was pretty rough, to be honest. Today was a monumentous day, honestly, for my school because it was the first day where people didn't have to wear masks anymore. And I didn't realize how insecure I'd feel. I have been wearing Invisalign for the last year and a half, and I've been super used to it, but I've really been used to being able to be behind a mask during school. And I never really realized how much my Invisalign bothered me, and I guess it just I think I'm going to have to show up to school every single day without my mask and challenge myself more and more. I think the insecurity is slowly going to dissipate, but yeah, that was a really challenging part of today. But I want to talk about my daily routine with school and why I think it's so important to believe that getting good grades and getting 8 hours of sleep is totally achievable. I know so many people that are genuinely sleep deprived and they think this extra studying for 12 hours is actually helping them, but it's not. There are scientific studies where students that were drunk and students that were sleep deprived took a test, and both actually performed equally as bad. It's actually quite insane. If you're not getting the baseline level of sleep that you need, any extra studying won't be as effective as literally sleeping an extra hour. And so I really optimized my schedule for a good 8 hours of sleep. And I found that it really helps me be more efficient. I've never this year had to stay up till 12 doing homework. I've never pulled an all-nighter. And I think it's because I set strict rules that I have to finish my homework by a certain amount of time. So then using Parkinson's law, that time fails to occupy the space allotted to it, I just end up getting the work done. What my typical school schedule looks like is in the morning, I wake up, read my Bible, do some gratitude journaling, then I meditate outside, do a quick workout outside, and then I just prepare my stuff for school, go to school. After school, I typically work out, so I worked out after school today. It really helped make me feel better, because as I said earlier, today at school wasn't great. I also got a bloody nose. That wasn't ideal. And then I stay at the gym for an extra hour to either do some deep work on my YouTube channel business, or I do some deep work on school. So this afternoon, I did some chemistry homework, and then after school I'll typically have some more work. So right now I'm filming and I have some sales video copywriting to do. I was really efficient actually at the gym at getting my homework done, so I actually don't have to do any homework after school, guys. I have an AP Mandarin tutoring session starting in 7 minutes, but I do want to talk about course selection because I'll soon be selecting the courses for next year, my junior year. And junior year is historically the most academically rough year. And part of me is not intimidated by this at all, but then part of me is terrified. And the AP that I'm not quite sure about taking is AP US History. And I would love for you guys to tell me what you think about this. I'm going to talk about this a little bit, but please text me at 617-404-9641 your thoughts on this. Just text me we're just best friends. Give me your advice. So AP US History, it's going to be quite time consuming. There's a lot of essays, a lot of DBQs, document based questions, and the test is quite hard. And con against doing it is I want to major in business or STEM. So US History is not super involved, but also a pro is it's really fundamental to writing papers in college, that even if you're not trying to go for STEM, it still looks really impressive. And also just an intrinsic motivator. I am interested in history. So in preparation for junior year, I'm trying to streamline my process for YouTube and make this YouTube channel more efficient. And recently, I've been having conversations with my assistant about just my management skills, and they can be improved. I want to be a very consistent manager, sending videos in on time to my editor, reviewing them in on time, because it's just gonna get harder from here. You know what I mean? So there's a lot to think about, but I think I'm doing a lot better this week, and I want to keep on doing that. And oh, little secret, I'm actually launching a time management course for high school students soon. So if you want to be one of the first people alerted about that, literally just text me. I'm finished with my study sesh tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to stay inspired, stay productive. Don't forget that I'm giving away this book called Make Time that has made such a big impact on my productivity as a student. All you have to do is text me Make Time and you'll automatically be entered. I'll see you guys in the next one.